Hi there, I'm Tim Mott.
And I'm Jim Pariseau. We are the founders of Justice to Justice. And today we're going to share with you some shocking statistics that I feel every driver out there needs to know. So Tim, let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever been driving and got pulled over, received like a traffic ticket, speeding violation?
Nope. Unfortunately, I don't drive, but I do know some things about you.
Yeah, what exactly are you referring to, Tim?
About a month ago, Key Bridge.
Yeah. What Tim is so fortunately reminding me of is about a month ago at the Key Bridge, heading to Baltimore, driving the speed limit, being a good driver that I am. I'm coming up to a toll booth, a car gets in front of me, so I kind of change lanes to get to the tolls, a different toll that's open, and cop pulls me over. Basically, he thought I was doing a little bit too fast and unsafe, gave me a ticket. Court date's coming up May 11th. Not looking forward to it.
And that's only one of how many, Jim?
Oh, yeah. I stopped counting at about 8. It's not a tally that you really want to keep statistics of, Tim. Thanks.
Guys, he's only 27 and been driving 10 years. But I bet you're not the only one alone.
Yeah. Tim's referring to our first shocking statistic.
But before I get to that statistic, I'm going to want to ask you guys a question and Jim a question. On a day across the United States, how many people do you think get pulled over?
That's a good question. Let's just go 50 states. Let's say about 200 people a day, maybe. It's about 10,000. 10 to 15,000 is a good number.
And you guys? Actually, it's 100,000 people per day. And if you do the math, 30 days, 12 months, it comes out to 36 million per year. But since this isn't a perfect world, according to our sources, it actually comes out to 41 million people per year.
Wow. That is a little insane. Are we a little ticket happy? Maybe. 41 million people a year receiving a speeding ticket alone. That doesn't include all the other traffic tickets. Break it down even more. That's 1 in every 6 drivers this year will receive a speeding ticket. Now, I'm going to take it to the next level. I'm not bashing on cops. Cops are just doing their job here. And the speed limit is in place for a reason. Slow down. It's there for safety. But let's go statistic number wise. Tim, let me ask you. I know you haven't been driving at all, but just off the top of your head, ballpark estimate, what do you think the average cost of a speeding ticket is?
I would say $75 to $100.
$75 to $100. That's pretty close, but he's actually kind of lowballing it a little bit. The average cost of a speeding ticket is $150. Now, me personally, my tickets have gone anywhere from 90 to upwards around 300 plus tickets, depending on the actual violation. Back to the board, Mr. Math Major here is going to show you
very funny.
What this means financially. So go ahead.
What Jim said it was $150.
$150, right.
And 41 million people. Now I'm going to do a little math lesson because yes, I am a math major. Here's a trick to doing some quick math. When you got a zeros, you just add up the zeros. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then all you gotta do is 41 times 15, which 5, 20, 0, 41, comes out to 615. And then you just add in the commas.
So what is that number there, Tim?
A little bit over $6 billion.
Wow. $6 billion plus a year in revenues off of just speeding tickets. All right. Makes you wonder about the end of the month theory, doesn't it?
But Jim, And if there are more things, because like I remember when my parents were talking about their insurance went up due to speeding tickets, but I don't know what it is.
It's true. We all know, well, not we all, but those of you who had a ticket also know that when you get a ticket, it's associated with the ticket are points. Points make your insurance costs go up, and actually the average increase in cost for insurance over a 3-year span is $900. So let's just see how well the insurance company makes out on this little speeding ticket. 1 million drivers a year get a speeding ticket. $900 over 3 years. Break it down per year, $300 a year in race.
So 300, because like Jim said, it's going to be per year, since 900 divided by 3 is 300. And like my little rule, count up the zeros. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 41 times 3 is 123. Add in the commas. Comes out to $12 billion.
Yikes. Wow. So the insurance company in here makes $12 billion off of insurance raises alone.
Per year.
Per year.
So times that by 3.
Yeah, right.
Because we did say it was 900, right, Jim?
True.
So it came out to a little bit, almost $37 billion.
Wow. 37. Let me let him get all the zeros in there. Yeah, 3 more. $37 billion over 3 years that the insurance company makes. Over $6 billion a year that the state or city makes off of speeding tickets. Again, end of the month rule, Tim. You know about that one?
Nope, I was actually going to ask you about that.
Yeah, for all those drivers out there who wonder, there is the theory about the end of the month rule, where cops start pulling people over because they have to meet a quota. The numbers are up there. Not saying anything, but it might be true. Now, we're going to come to the last statistic, Tim, and what is that?
Our last statistic is this. 95% of people do not contest their tickets. They just pay them. Why do they pay them, Jim, since you've been in court so many times?
I've been in court. Me, personally, I just like to try to fight it just because I don't want to pay and have the insurance rates go up, which they did anyway. But number one reason, it's just a hassle. It's annoying. Why, it's easier just to pay the ticket, and instead of have to take a day off of work, you lose your 8 hours pay. If you go to court, most of us just hope that the cop's not there, which I haven't had any success with. And then on top of that, let's say you want to get a lawyer. The average cost of a lawyer is $250 an hour, and who can afford that? Honestly, nobody. What's a statistic too, Tim, about the average person hourly wage?
Yep. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, BLS, which everyone knows it by because who likes to say the Bureau of Labor Statistics, it comes out to about $10.23 per hour.
Yeah, $10.23 an hour. It actually almost takes you a week's worth of work just to pay for an hour of the lawyer's time, which in traffic court can be anywhere up to 3 hours long. So no wonder we don't call lawyers. What are we going to do, Tim? How do we help people, though?
Well, what we do at Justice Justice, we represent a company called Prepaid Legal. And Jim, what exactly is Prepaid Legal?
Yeah, Prepaid is a great service. If you become a member with us, you actually have free representation for as many moving violations in court, in state, and out of state for the whole year of the membership. As long as you have the membership, you don't have to take a day off of work, and you actually have an attorney who knows a lot more about the law than you do that can either get you completely off the ticket or at least reduce your fine and get you no points, hopefully. So that is one thing. The other thing is just slow down, people. It's just better for everybody, and it might save you a little bit of money. I have to take my own advice, I know that, but yeah, those are 2 ways. So
let's recap. 41 million people per year, $6 billion in speeding tickets, $36 billion to insurance companies over the course of 3 years, And exactly what are you going to do about it?
Alright, it's time for you to take action. Fill out the form below, give us your name, a phone number that we can reach you at, and an email address, and one of us will get in touch with you to get you a membership that ensures you will never have to go to court again for a basic moving violation. Take action, and we'll see you next time on Justice to Justice.